Okay.
These are the
Yeah.
rules for the plaza and what we
Right.
consider this right here.
Yeah, here,
Okay.
let's read this together.
Yes.
Do you have a lawyer here to
No,
help
we
you?
don't have one.
Okay, I'm Bill Bunch,
Right.
head of Sabre Springs Alliance. I am an attorney. I've read all of this.
Okay.
First, I don't know if it's adopted by ordinance, and if it's not enforceable. But if you read it very carefully, for safety reasons, including safe entry and exit, we're not causing any safety hazard. Building. Safe entry and exit from the building. Events and demonstrations may not be held in the following areas.
Right.
Okay, we are not an event. We are not a protest. We are petitioning. This is protected First Amendment speech. And our First Amendment right to petition for redress of grievances.
Right.
Okay, over there, nobody can see us. Nobody can hear what we have to say. And all of the traffic is right here. So
For
we
safety
have
reason, we'll have to move you that
we
way.
have a constitutional right to be right here.
For safety reasons,
Okay.
we ask you to move over there.
There's no safety hazard.
For safety reasons, we'll move you
Okay.
out here. Are you
If
gonna move?
I'm
Yes or
not
no?
gonna move.
You're not gonna move.
I'm not gonna move.
Hello, Mr. Bunch.
Howdy.
How you doing?
I'm doing
So
great.
we're just trying to keep everything in order, you know,
Right.
like kind of how they allow the certain things over there to kind of keep this area clear for people
Right.
coming in here.
Right.
Is it possible for you to move that way?
No, it's not.
Is there a reason why you're refusing?
Yes, there is. I have a constitutional First Amendment right to be right here, where it can be effective to speak to people coming in and out of the building without interfering or causing any sort of safety hazard whatsoever. This is a protected public speech area, and if you read your own official
It's not mine,
guidelines,
I'm just curious.
okay. This is what your man just handed me, and which I've read carefully. Okay, and this is talking about the front of the south entrance between the stairs to the parking garage and the amphitheater.
Okay, so that's right there.
That's this space,
Okay.
right? Okay. So we're talking about that
The rock
space,
walls
Right.
surrounding the stairs. and rock
right?
walls.
Okay.
The area directly in front
So,
of the east side. I'm
let's-
just going to read it myself.
Okay, read where it starts though. For
For
safety
safety
reasons, including safe entry and exit from the building, events and demonstrations.
I would
not-
consider this an event. I'm just.
It's not an event
Okay.
and it's not a demonstration. We are petitioning for a ballot measure.
Okay.
Okay, it's not an event, it's not a demonstration. It's protected First Amendment right
Is
to
there
petition.
just? I'm just asking you, me to you. Is there a way we can move just a little bit
No.
right closer to the mics, right there?
No,
on this
that's in the
side?
sun and the traffic. You have people coming up from the elevators here. We're not blocking anybody's access whatsoever.
Okay.
We're not creating any safety hazard. And this is where our petitioning can actually engage people in a public space.
Okay.
And this whole thing recognizes this is a public space.
Yeah, I'm just reading a little bit more.
Why would he want to? Why would you ask him to move it? What's the difference?
Not right, I'm working right now, things so.
Let me talk with him and see what
Okay?
we can work out.
Okay?
But right now you're refusing to.
I am refusing to
Nancy,
move.
Mr. Bunch.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Is it too late to?
No, you can ask questions. It's fine. Yes, ma'am. As far as recording, we're all recording. It's fine. You can speak out here. So this is where I think we're trying to collect multiple people here together and then try to collect
No,
signatures.
I'm not. We're not collecting it.
I'm not trying to play semantics with you. So I'm saying the city's provided a place in this area defined. So at the front of the south entrance, from the stairs, that area right there, right? We're talking about that area right up there is what we're talking about. We're not talking right here because
it's outside the doors.
but it's an ingress egress position. I'm not going to argue with you. The elevators are right here. The entrance is right here. Now I am willing to work with you. I'm willing to find a way to make this work for you as the parameters on here. I get that. You have every right to do this. And that's why the city gives you a place to do
And
your
I
First
have a
Amendment
right to do it in a free speech area, which
Which is
this
what-
is.
Of according to this.
We are not a demonstration. We are not an event.
Yes, you are.
No, we're not.
You brought items out here. It says political ad paid for by the Austin United PAC. So this is clearly
That's
a
free
political
speech.
action.
That's free speech.
Yes, but it's still
Political action is an event or a demonstration.
This is an
No,
event.
No, it's a petition.
It's an event.
If y'all want to arrest me,
I
please
don't want
do.
to arrest you, Mr. Bunch. That's
right.
ridiculous.
Well,
What
I'm not
trying
going to
say
move.
is,
I'm not going to move, and I'm going to ask you
Well,
to
then-
move
then-
because you're
No, I'm
interfering
not
with our
moving.
ability to speak.
No, I'm here for the security of the building. I was called here by city security staff.
I
So
understand.
I'm here working right now.
Yeah.
So, like I said, you're saying you're doing free speech, but yet you have an ironing board out here. That's an
Yeah.
item. That's
It's-
not
it's-
speech. It's an item.
No, it's
Your words are
it's-
your speech.
Look, I've had this
Well, you're
fight
playing
with the city
semantics with me.
before.
You've had a lot
in
of fights
front
with
of
the
the
city
libraries
before.
where
Yes.
we were doing this exact same thing, and they said, "Okay, you're right." Okay.
Okay.
We are not interfering with ingress or egress.
If you
There is
move
no.
just a few feet more this way, then I think you're correct. But you are interfering with ingress and egress by the elevators over here.
No,
if you move,
no,
I'm
we're not.
saying
We're
just
not.
a few more feet is all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for the world here. I'm talking about, Lord, take this because you know where you're not interfering at? In this area right here, you're not interfering.
Where there's a barrier between people walking.
You could have your thing so I can reach over here. I can come in here and talk to you. People can work with that.
We
You're
looked
being
at this,
unreasonable.
we made sure it's safe access, and that it's the best access to talk to people. Thank you.